Children's Minister Liz Truss takes over at Environment. She may well be Employment Minister, but Esther McVey failed to secure a new job for herself. Tipped for promotion, she'll get to attend cabinet meetings, but not as a fully fledged Secretary of State. But the former TV presenter will have an expanded role. With David Cameron keen to put her in front of camera more often, she'll be tasked with selling a whole range of Conservative policies.
Hello. Hello, Scarlet class. Hello. My name is Michael.
He's got his work cut out, but if Michael Gove finds these kids are a bit restless, well now, he's going to have to keep unruly Tory MPs in line. He's the new Chief Whip, a crucial role ahead of next year's election, but many were surprised to see him shuffled aside from education. Many Conservatives had cheered him on as a champion of reform, but Lib Dems and the teaching unions often found him hostile and in too much of a hurry to make radical changes. Here's how the new cabinet's taking shape. Michael Gove moves from his beloved education portfolio. William Hague announced last night he was leaving the Foreign Office but stays on in the cabinet as Leader of the Commons. And Philip Hammond becomes the new Foreign Secretary, with Michael Fallon taking over from him at Defence.
The challenges ahead are to complete the drawdown from Afghanistan and to ensure also, in an increasingly fragile world with many threats, that our armed forces continue to protect British interests and British security.
Not at all secure or safe in their jobs were Ken Clarke. He's out after a career spanning 5 decades, Owen Paterson was sacked, and David Jones was forced out of the Welsh office. With the Conservatives on election footing, William Hague will be spending less time campaigning with Hollywood stars such as Angelina Jolie and a lot more time in rather less glamorous marginal seats. More women are being promoted, but critics will say the Prime Minister's doing too little, too late.
I think politics has to look and sound like Britain, and when 3/4 of the cabinet are men, clearly that's fallen short.
There's been a lot of talk about bringing more women into top positions here at Westminster. Less than a year away from the general election, David Cameron clearly thinks that presentation matters every bit as much as policy. But less attention perhaps has been focused on some other significant changes. For example, those with Eurosceptic views have been rewarded with top jobs. The Foreign Secretary, Philip Hammond, believes that Britain could leave the EU if negotiations don't go well. And the equally Eurosceptic Liam Fox was offered a job at the Foreign Office too, though he turned it down.